Hello? Hello, hello? No one tell Ursula I'm doing this, okay? Actually, I need to turn the music down in my own ears for a bit. Oh my goodness. Secret stream? Return of the Secrecy? I think so. What am I doing? I want to exit studio mode. There we go. So what are we doing? I was gonna... Whoa, one sec. Fall over. Oh, secret. I've got a secret. Exactly. I was going to sit down and record some videos because I'm doing bad at YouTube again. So I thought I should sit down and do some recording. But then I thought, I mentioned it on Patreon chat this morning, but I was just like, oh, I should just talk to you guys and then actually plan it to be like a bit of a chat thing, and then everything's good, you know. I'm not going to do anything fancy as far as drawing goes. I might just wiggle it around. This is not going to be my main. This is not going to be what's actually on the video screen when I actually. Sorry. Trying to find a way to get comfy here. This isn't what I'm just gonna use other footage, maybe from like throughout the week. And I might just, I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as visuals go. I'd put my silly little face on the screen if I was feeling more confident in myself today, but I feel stinky, so we're gonna get this instead. So I'm not gonna record this screen. And the music isn't gonna be recorded for this, which is why I'm gonna just listen to my own bops. I mean, I love Patricia Taxon, but like, I want some Kingdom 2 crowns right now. That's what I'm feeling. Audacity, that's what I wanted to open up. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna open up Audacity and we're gonna chit chat. And I'm gonna poke at my screen. What I was thinking of doing is so I've been uploading onto the Duck and Tumblr and all that stuff. But in order to start uploading the Magpie, I need to finish these, like, clean up the gutters. And cleaning up gutters is a very doable task in the background. At least it should be. And we're just gonna do it. We'll do it in bright green. So, yeah, we're gonna talk. It would be great if I had notes. I made sure to write notes for the video about where to post comics, because I know that's the one I have to do. And then I made a huge list of 200 topics and I randomized it. So I'm just gonna go in order through them. And if anyone shows up with questions and stuff, we got that covered too. But I don't know if drawing and talking at the same time is gonna be like too much. This piss is too bright. I'm not able to. Oh, I see what's happening. It's not fully on top. Never mind. The brightness of the piss was not the problem, guys. But I'm just gonna see how this goes. It's like a last minute decision on my part. I've tried to do this before, but I got too anxious in front of you guys. But like, that was when I was really struggling with YouTube, and I've been doing an alright job with YouTube, I think. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm gonna just warm up. Make sure I have water. I did it. I've got water. And now I gotta have the strength to record. Yay, water. It's flavored water. It's peach raspberry. I'm big into that peach. I like that. That's a flavor that I like. Here, well, it's kind of satisfying to do it this way, honestly. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do all this. Because I'm trying to figure out what requires the least amount of brain. Because it's not like you guys super closely watch what's on screen, I imagine. It's more about what's being spoken. Oh. Do a little warm up forever. I don't know. The piss color is not working for me. Let's try orange. No, it needs to contrast with blue in order for me to. It needs to stand out. Hello, hello. Welcome to this secret stream. Yes, blue will contrast with blue. That's perfect. Okay. All right. I've got my little guy. I probably should have. So I don't have a script for most of them. So I've got my tiny little thingy. I get scared of the regular YouTube viewers. I get the stage fright. I get a little bit of stage fright, I'll be real. But once I get into it, I'm fine. I don't know why I don't get it with streaming. With streaming, I pop on and I'm happy. It's like the only thing that doesn't make me nervous. Which is why I like to do it, because it doesn't cause me any anxieties. Okay. We got this. Wait, where? Oh, it was... Why wasn't it? That's confusing. Are you guys ready? What did we, So we got integrating world-building elements into a narrative. Okay, so what are the major points? Aye, Captain, you're ready? Oh my goodness. Rhythm in your webcomic. I don't know. That one's a little vague. Advanced character explanation. These are... Platonic relationships. Mental health and trauma. Okay. Okay. All right. First, we gotta test. Test. Are we testing? Are we good? Yes. Yes, the mic is picking me up fine on that. It would make sense considering I am being picked up on YouTube. So we're good. Stop. Delete that audio. Let's hack and go. What about how to get a hot artist writer partner? I don't know how to do that. We we got together when we weren't hot. We were definitively not hot. Maybe that's my find them when they're not hot and then go for it. Okay. Okay, all you gotta do, you just start recording. If you press the record button, then it's fine. And it doesn't matter because you can cut out the first little bit. You can cut it out. It's fine. You get to delete it. Everyone's happy. There is a bug in my house. There's so many bugs in my house. We're doing it again. We're doing the thing that I do. Oh, what if I just... I'm just gonna do it with my fingy. That's good. That's a good idea. We'll just work on that slowly. This is stupid. Okay, we did a terrible job. Yeah. We'll do the visuals in between. Right? We can do a little visuals in between. Wonder if I could I should just get recordings. I should just play the recording that I want to play and talk over it. Is Procreate or Clip Studio better for making webcomics? They're both fine. I think Clip Studio's probably more webcomic oriented. The text editing is a lot easier. It's got vector tools and stuff. So it's definitely the easiest one, but like better is a thing, you know? Procreate is it's good. I don't know much. I only use Procreate, honestly. But I don't do all of the art on this thing, so there is that element of it. This sounds like this has like the Avatar thing. I think it's always like the cold open that always gets me. Where you go, hello YouTube. It just feels weird to do it. No matter how many times I do it, it feels weird. Okay. Hello, YouTube. It is I, Bones McKay, here to tell you about making comics, I guess. I don't know. Is that what I do? Long time no post. Long time no post. Okay, we did one attempt. Okay. Let's try it again. What do I want to hit? What do I want to hit at the beginning? I want to say hello. I want to hello, YouTube. Do you know where to post your comics? Cause, if you do, frick, I don't know, man. Um, Chat, I hope you know this is exactly how my process works every single time. I do the first take over and over again. As you can tell, because they're so amazingly done. Hello, YouTube, but we're gonna talk about... Okay. Alright. We're gonna do it. We're doing it. We're doing it. For real this time. I'm not going back. No take backsies on this. I will sit up like a normal person. I will sit proper. I will sit proper. I won't get distracted. This counts as being distracted. Oh my god. This is why I never post. Hello, YouTube people. I have been spending my days, backbreaking, painstaking, that's the word, painstaking hours uploading comics, and I've been doing it not for my benefit, but for your benefit, you see, because I want to know where the best places are to post and what do they got for you, right? The last time I did one of these videos was I don't know how long ago. Smack Jeeves was still around. If you know Smack Jeeves, yeah, that's how old my last video is. And people still like it and comment on it, and I'm like, damn, Smack Jeeves is around. Tappas is going by Tapastic. It is old AF. So I sat down and I looked into everything that's going on the current comic scene. And there are a lot of places to post. So many. And I don't think it is worth your time to post on every single platform. I really don't. Because it is actually a lot of work to post onto platforms. It can take like a whole day to upload like 30 pages onto like 4 different platforms for me. Right. So yeah, so I've been posting on a whole bunch of them, and I have been posting various comics on them. So I have some all ages comics that I'm posting. I have some teen, and I have mature, and I can give you a little bit of a wide breadth of experience here. Okay, so I'm assuming there's timestamps. I shouldn't be assuming that because I would have to put those in there, and I'm kind of lazy. No, I'm not lazy. I'm busy uploading all these goddamn comics. Oh, sorry. All these gosh darn comics. Okay, so I have organized them thusly, okay? We got your infinite scrollers. We got our webtoon-esque, webtoon style comic posting sites. We got our social media platforms, and we got the old platforms, the ancients. So first and foremost, let's talk about Webtoon, Canvas, because I'm assuming you're posting on Canvas and not like Webtoon originals, because like clearly, you know, you wouldn't be looking for various places to post if that was the case, right? All right. So Webtoon is probably, sorry, hitting the microphone weird. Webtoon is probably the largest amount of traffic you can get. It's got a very big audience. It's got a like a heavy reader base. So like some places tend to be like more creator focused, and when it's more creator focused, not a lot of people are reading, most people are posting. So you don't really want that. You want somewhere where readers go to read. And Webtoon is definitely a place where people go to read. I will give it that. It has a fan base. Sorry, it has a user base that's very active and engaged. I get a lot more comments on Webtoon than I get anywhere else. Okay, with like one exception, which I will get into. And I guess your mileage may vary because like you can get lots of engagement like that, but also there's not a lot of control over what happens in your comment section. I don't think you have control over it. I haven't dug deep in. You can report people, but I don't know how well like I haven't seen the moderation tools. I guess. So my first experience with Webtoon was getting one of my comics like the first scene taken down because it was too gory and bloody. And as of this week, I don't know how I don't know what the deal is with Webtoon anymore, because they have just put out a new like rating system. Like you can like rate your like age rate your comic with more nuance than before. So I'm not sure how that goes. But I would say that they've been a little like inconsistent and hard to follow as far as like TOS goes. So if you've got like a comic that's got a lot of gore or naked people, let's say, then I don't know if Webtoons is the place to go. I like to think of Webtoons as kind of like a social media place for posting comics, rather than a place that you should consider your hub, I guess. You have very little control over Webtoon. They will do as Webtoons will do, and you kind of exist within their ecosystem, and you don't want to fully do that. You don't want to fully commit, especially if they're not paying you to fully commit. Um, as far as monetization goes, I do like that Webtoons allows you to link your Patreon below. So there is that. I wouldn't get too worried about like this super like program or whatever. Like it's not gonna work out for you. Like those kind of things never work out for you as far as like getting large amounts of money. There's way better if you're getting enough like super likes to be making like a good amount of cash, then like there's probably an easier way to get cash. I that's all that's all I would say on that front. Um, what else? Um, yeah, along with that, there's like the creative freedom aspect of Webtoon and all vertical scrolling sites, um, where they do have like preferences for obviously like the vertical format. Um, and you will do better if you put your comics into vertical format. But I don't. Um, And like I did okay in the past not doing vertical scroll, but that was 10 years ago. So I don't know what it's like now, and I do know that for one, vertical scroll makes your posts look bigger than they actually are, which is very helpful because it gives like an illusion that you're posting more. And also it's just better on mobile usually or whatever. Yeah. Is there anything else? Anything else important that I have to say about Webtoon? Webtoon Canvas, Webtoons, Line Webtoons. I don't think so. Let me check my notes. Let me check my notes, guys. One sec. Ursula will have so much fun cutting this down. I guess I would say that like I don't want to be like I don't want to be conceited in saying this, but I would say that my experience with discoverability might be different than other people's because I do get thrown into the little like pages. I've seen my comics on like the front facing section of like Canvas, like staff picks and stuff. So that would definitely change my opinion. But the fact that I can even get onto like staff picks and stuff is itself kind of a plus for me. Because like I guess we could move into Tapas. Tapas is very, very similar to Webtoon Canvas. It's got a similar thing to like the super like system with the ink. I hate ink. I just hate that payment plan model. It just gives me the ick personally, you know. No hate whatsoever, but I just don't like it. Did I finish this page? I'm just impressed that I finished it while talking, so we'll move on to the next one. Now what? I lost my track. Oh, I started talking about Tapas, right? So Tapas, I feel like you used to be able to get a lot more traction on Tapas. I find that I get like no viewers, like barely any viewers. I'm kind of there just because like I've been there for a long time, but I was kind of thinking about it today where like Tapas buries creator like the community content so much. Like I don't it's just really hard to find, I guess. And like I only really find success in places where like I've been posting for a long time, like Magpie, where I have like 5,000 followers already. So like I get like I don't know, like 100 likes maybe. I don't know. It's tiny. That's what a hiatus will do to you. But like yeah, I personally don't know if Tapas is actually worth your time. Currently their updating thing is kind of glitchy if you get past a certain amount of updates. I don't know. It's really hard to link to your own like Patreon and stuff. It's not as front facing as Webtoon is. And just the readership just isn't there. I think the only thing I find better than Line is that better than Line is where like like I find the audience can be a little more mature, I guess. Oh yeah, the audience is mature, and there's always been like a lot more customization as far as like doing more mature content, but Webtoon is starting to roll out something similar, so I don't know anymore. I would not say. I don't know what to say. Um, yeah, tap is just, I don't know. It's just not worth. Um, that's my opinion on the matter. Unless you've already established yourself there. Because, like, I used to get a lot more recognition on Tapas, like, years ago. And I would, there was more interaction from, like, the site itself with me. But, like, I just don't find that as much anymore. Um, so the next infinite scroller is or vertical scroll, whatever you want to call it, would be Global Comics. Um eh Meh. I it is very small. There's barely any readership on there. There's like it's hard to navigate. I like their up uploading system. I find it's very clean and easier to use than a lot of the other ones. Um, and a lot better for doing like batch uploads. Uh, however, like there's just no one there. It lets you schedule releases and do premium content. I guess that's kind of one of its draws, but it doesn't doing premium content doesn't really help you if there's no one there, you know? So I would just watch it, like maybe it eventually pops off, but right now I don't know. Um the next one, so after Global Comics, the next kind of smaller one that I know about is Nami Kami or whatever, Nami Cam Nami Kami. Um it's similar in that it is very small. Um it's very small. It's in beta right now, so there's a lot of uh difficulties with it. It gives you good tagging for like um content or whatever, like content warnings. Like it does that. It's nice and broken up. Um but yeah, it's very small. I guess kind of like the philosophy of Nami Kami is that it wants to be creator centered. It wants to be centered around creators, and they don't want to do a model um in which there is like a premium, like they don't want to have like a Webtoon originals type section. They want it to be very um creator driven, um which is fine, and like I think it's an admirable goal. I just don't know about it quite yet since it's so early, so I would watch it. um and though it advertises itself as the only platform that is creator focused, that is not true. um I think that aspect rubs me the wrong way a little bit, because it's kind of like it's marketing speak, and it I don't know. I don't know. Um, and then there's like a bunch of other little ones, um, that range from being like scams to inaccessible, and they tend to have the same issues as like Global Comics and Namikomi, where they're just too small to be worth your time. You'd be better off spending your time um, working on comics, like 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 instead of wasting your time uploading to like a bunch of websites, you could make new updates and be able to update multiple times on a more lucrative site, if that makes sense. Um, so that one's that. The next I will say, the next I wanted to talk about was social media. I think there are some good places on social media to post your comics. Um, so I don't know tons about like comedy like single panel kind of comics. I think those do well on specific social medias. But if we're talking about like narrative long form comics, which is most likely what you were doing if you're here, um, I think Tumblr is a good site. Tumblr is surprisingly good. I would say posting to Tumblr, setting up on Tumblr will do you so much more than setting up um on any of like the smaller platforms that don't have like traction yet. Um and I would say it's way more it's way better than even like what's it? It's better than even Tapas at this point. Honestly, because it gives you access to people who aren't just creators, right? Like I was saying, you want users that are readers, not just users that are creators. And because Tumblr is all about fandom and art and stuff, it's got that kind of aspect to it. Um, Studying your tags, learning different like places to tag, can be a good way to reach out to like new audience. The drawback is, of course, that Tumblr is not set up really well to post comics. The uh, it's not a comic site. Um, that said, um, while you exist within Tumblr, you also have a lot of customization within Tumblr that you don't have on other social medias. You still can make um a pretty unique little website. There's like tons of different themes and stuff that are easy to work with, or you can get in depth with like the HTML yourself on Tumblr. Um, but you also have your posts within the actual like app, which is good, and people are on it. And um, though it's hard to like interlink your comics, you can still um, schedule them. And because it's like a multimedia kind of posts, there's a lot more you can do with them than just posting on one of like the infinite scroll vertical comic sites. Um, you got all sorts of fun you could do, or you can even just use it as like a linking site. Tumblr has communities now, and the community's set up for webcomic artists. Okay. Um, I am live recording this, and I breaking news from Tuesday. Not the day, the person, sorry, the plosives. But Tumblr has communities now, and I have a community set up for webcomic artists. Okay, well, Tuesday Art has a community. Well, there you go. Fancy. Yeah, it's it'll do you a lot better, I think, than all of the other sites that are even like designated for comics. And yeah, like I was saying, very customizable, and you just gotta kind of find the right tags, right communities, and you can get traction. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. The next social media I would recommend is Patreon. Because Patreon is actually a very good place to post. You can set up on Patreon, and it's very easy to set up collections. Like, you can tag different things as collections, so you can have all of your pages end up being in a specific area. And you can also set them to public release after a certain point. Patreon has a free membership section now, as well as the paid membership. So people can still subscribe to your Patreon. You can still subscribe to my Patreon even, and you can deliver updates that way. The drawback to Patreon is, of course, like, it is Patreon. People will assume that they have to pay. I don't know how much people are spending their time just scrolling Patreon. I don't know. I'm not someone who does that. But it is a good place to post your comics. I think it's a worthwhile place to do it. I don't know much about like other similar sites to Patreon, but I would look into those too. And this is me plugging my Patreon, where you can get a week early free updates by just subscribing. No money at all, and you get a week ahead on all of my comics. And then if you do pay, you can get 2 weeks ahead. That's crazy. And if you pay even more, I will critique your comics on stream, and we'll have a great time. The blood moon is starting. Oh god. The music changed. All right. OnlyFans is like Patreon? Yeah, that's true. I don't know about OnlyFans. Okay. And so the last two I want to talk about are the ones I talk about on stream a lot. They're very old. Well, one of them I know is very old. I don't know how old the one is. They're old. They've been around for a while, and they are very community focused, and that is the Duck webcomics and Comic Fury. So I will start with the Duck. So the Duck is how do I describe it? The Duck is incredibly small. It is a very small site to post your comics. Similar to how a lot of these other ones are small. But I will say that it is a small community, but there are a lot of dedicated people there. And they're not really doing it to make the next webtoon. I just let my iPad close. One sec. Okay, we're good. Okay. Yeah, it's like a dedicated. It's a very dedicated group of people that have been working on comics for a long time, and you can post your own comics there for free. I find that the website is difficult to use, but it is possible to make a pretty cute customized site on it. and it's pretty easy to do it. It's not difficult. It's just a little confusing, a little archaic, I guess I would describe it as. Um, but it is doable, and it's a nice community. There's forums, and um, there's like weekly featured comics. I don't know if it's weekly actually. There's featured comics that happen. They have a podcast that they do. Um, I've had my comics be featured before, and I've had the little podcast like like they made music for they made musical themes for my comic, which was very cool. Um, so it's just very community, and while it is small, like those other ones I've mentioned, like uh it still can be worth your time. I would say another good aspect of it is like it's not algorithmically focused, like whatever is being posted right now is what's being posted right now, and it's what you see on the page. um and that's nice. I guess, and it's small enough that like you won't get drowned out really quick. um oh, right, what I wanted to say, like, I think they're also very nice if you are someone who wants. Okay. You're what is it? Um, oh yeah, if you're really new to making comics, amateur, I guess, would be the word. Like, they still, I think it's still like it's a welcoming place to like learn and grow and start out, I would say. Um, and if you're looking for like community in the place you're posting, I would say it might be worth a look see. Um, but with the caveat that the I have so much trouble uploading to this site. I'll be real. I am constantly. I had to like re-upload a bunch of stuff because like all of the pages just didn't show up. It was very strange. Um, very very strange. But if but I just support a little community. Okay, that's all. Um, so okay, this is where I get into the final one, which is like the number one place to post comics, I will say. The best of the best, A plus, triple A plus, and that would be Comic Fury. Um, I slept on Comic Fury for way too long. It is a wonderful place to post. Um, it is a smaller place to post than like Webtoon or whatever, but it is community focused. Artists are put first. Um, but you're also not like you're not like becoming part of like. Okay, let me rephrase all of this. Okay, so the number one place I would post comics to is Comic Fury, and oh, I didn't even mention your own website. Oops. I guess this is just whatever. Okay, whatever. It's fine. The number one place I would post to would be Comic Fury. It is my absolute favorite place to post out of all of them. Um, it's a very welcoming place. Um, there's very few restrictions on what your comic can be and what you can post, except for some like obvious things, the type of stuff like I wouldn't even mention. Well, YouTube's even stricter, but does Comic Fury have an app? No, Comic Fury doesn't have an app, because basically all of the ones that will let you have a lot of range in what you can post won't have apps, or the stuff you post won't be able to like be shown on apps, just because of the way that the App Store works, basically. Like how Tumblr was taken off for a bit because and then it had the whole apocalypse, um it's just weird terms of service in like the App Store. Lemon. I've heard about that. I have not looked at that one. I have to look at Lamoon. I know you've mentioned it before. Right. So Comic Fury's been around a long time, and it is very creator focused, and it is just very good. I have listed the ways in which it is good. Okay, so I would say, like, hands down, it has like the best uploading system of all of them. I like that like Namikami can like intuit your schedule, but like, my god, like the mass the mass uploading thingy the mass uploading the mass uploading on Comic Fury is so easy. So at the very least, like, even if you don't have time to do anything else, like, I can set up 50 pages in like a minute. You don't have to post them one at a time. You can do bundles of posts, so like you could have a post that has multiple images, and you can't do that on a mass upload. But if all of your files are named properly, it will name them. It will name every update based on like what you named the file, or you can edit it, of course. You type in basically what your schedule is, what day you want to start on it, and then you just hit the little thing, and it organizes it. You say like what chapter you want to organize everything into, and it just goes. It just works perfectly. And yes, there's a chaptering system. There's a great archive feature. There's bookmarking. There's an RSS feed, which is old, but RSS feeds are amazing. What else we got? There's no advertising, but you can put advertisements on if you want. Like if you have your own kind of widget or whatever, you can host ads on there, but you don't have to. It's not built in. You basically get a whole free website to work with. Like you can do so much on your site. I have multiple different web pages on my Comic Furies. There's a transcript feature, so you can add like a transcript for all of your comics. You can have keywords. You could tag all of the different characters on like which pages like have specific characters, so you can like create a search system with that. You can also create your own customized variables. And so like one customized variable I have is that my comics have different themes. so that the website's responsive. So like, let's say, like when different when the scenes change in my comic, the website like color scheme changes with it because I've made that a custom variable. I think Webtoon, not Webtoon. I think Comic Fury can be a bit intimidating, because of all that it can do. Also, it just, like, I don't know. It looks a little old at first, I guess, was something I felt. But it is heckin' good. You don't have to keep all of their branding on your site either. You can take it off if you want. You can choose to advertise on it, or not. Like, you don't have to have something that says Comic Fury on the site. It's good. And then the actual site itself has, the actual like Comic Fury site has like what would you call that? There's like there's the main hub site where your own personal Comic Fury sites are connected to, and that's where you can see all the different comics that are being posted on Comic Fury. You can have comments. You have complete control over your comment section. You can set it to only post comments if you approve them. You can delete comments. You have your own author comment, which you can format however you like. You have an author blog section that's easy to add to it, where you can post like your big updates about the comic. It's very simple to create like a character page where you list all of the characters on your comic with a little picture. It has stats. Yes, they have stats you can look at, or you can set up your own. You can use like other options. You can connect. I forget how to do it. Yeah, there it is just incredibly customizable. And it also has like a forum and like a community involved that can help you if you want to do anything fancy with your site. Like, you can reach out and there are tons of people that can help you. The creators of the site are very active. The creator, I think it's one person actually. They're very active on the forums. It's very simple to add other people onto a comic, so you can have an account and then your friend can have an account, and then you can both edit it or whatever. There's a few different sites that also allow this, I will say. But on Comic Fury, there are so many more like customizations even for that. You can really get into the nitty-gritty about what you want different contributors to have access to and what they can or cannot do with the sites. But with that, it's easy to invite someone from the community to help you and look at your code and help with mistakes and things. And yeah, what else? you can do all sorts of multimedia stuff on it. You can post GIFs, so you can have animated comics. I don't know. It's just crazy how good it is, and it is completely free, which is wild. Um, yeah. So that is my pitch for Comic Fury. They also don't allow AI art, which is cool. I think that's cool. Um, and yeah, I would highly recommend you. I would highly recommend you use it, if only for the fact that it is so simple to post on it. Um, there's definitely like things that are more popular on the site or whatever. Um, oh, right, with the content guidelines and things. You're also able to post like fan work. I know there's lots of fan comics on there too, which is cool. Um, which is like another reason they can't really have like an app. But yeah. Um, I know there's a whole bunch of other ones. So if you have any that you love, you tell me and I will judge them too. I guess. I have to try Lamoon, I think. I have to try that one. Um yeah, so thank you for watching. Please like the video. Give me a little subscription. Give me a high five. And check out my comics. They're available on every single website because I worked hard. God damn it. Sorry. Gosh darn it. Okay. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Haha, Ursula, you edit this mess. I'm not going to. All right, we did it. We did a video, guys. Did we lose the video footage? Yes, we did. I'm sorry about that. I have to connect back to Reflector. How do I do that? How do I connect? How do I get my iPad back on the screen, guys? But that's why we're here. We're here to record video. 0071. 0071. Oh, it's already connected. Okay. Just gotta use window capture. There, good. We're good. We're good. I just relogged into my Comic Fury. It's so fancy dancy. I really should show off my sites on the actual thing. Ugh, I probably should just show like the different websites, but that's so hard, guys. Guys, it's so hard. Okay, I got a list of topics here we can go into. We got integrating world building into the narrative organically. We got creating rhythm in your webcomic. We have advanced character exploration. I have no clue what I would talk about for that. Writing characters with hidden depths. Collaboration tips. Balancing fast and slow pacing. Developing complex character relationships. Dealing with burnout and maintaining a healthy work-life balance. I cannot talk about that. Slow burn storytelling. Techniques for plot and using subplot. Oh, weaving subplots and main plots together. Oh, I should save the long file that I just did. I will save. Save project as. I heard burnout. Yeah. Oh, what is it? Posting your comic. Save. Okay. I don't want to talk about burnout. I feel like that's all we ever talk about on YouTube. How to develop unique narrative voice. Realistic dialogue. Show don't tell. Revealing characters through actions. Exploring dark themes. How to balance internal thoughts, dialogue, and action. How to write optimistic characters without making them seem naive. How is kitties? The kitties are good. They're all asleep. They're all sleeping. Writing open-ended stories. Oh my god, there's so many topics, guys. No worms tonight. Yeah, she's not delivered us any worms. Oh my goodness. Oops. Did I do it? I can't believe I got this done. I think I would have been fine if I just kept drawing more. I just ran out of stuff to draw while I was talking. Oh my goodness. What are your guys? Do you guys have any ideas for my next video? I'm not sure what I should discuss. Because I probably have time to do one more if I... Do I have time to do one more? That one was long. Do you know anything about being funny? I do. I don't know how to explain it, though. That keeps coming up, like, how to write comedy or whatever, but I have no idea. Like, it is definitely something I just intuit, and I've never really thought about. How do you make comedy? What is comedy? Comedy is a lot about pacing, right? It's about timing. It's about being a silly little goober. How to color comics. How to be a goofy goober. How to not bite your friends. Dylan could not. Dylan could never. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you, thank you. Because I just need to... Maybe I need to, like, actually sit down and, like, come up with some. Come up with, like, write down my little outlines for these. And then I could just do one. I could just record. Maybe that's what I could do before streams. Maybe I could just record. Because I just want to do, like... more of that. Because I didn't like doing stream clips. Because I'm too ADHD. I don't make a really good stream clip. They just go all over the place. Yeah, I was spending all day posting comics onto the Duck and onto Tumblr. I was working on... I finally took the plunge and started reposting Magpie. I felt so bad taking it down. What program are you using to stream from your iPad? Reflector 3. That's what I use. It's a little finicky, but once you figure it out, it's fine. I got it because it was like a single one-time purchase. Repent, the worm knows. It's true. Ugh, I miss Crow Story. I miss the videos. I just ran out of topics. I really need to do short videos too. Like, not even like YouTube shorts, but like I tend to talk way too long. I need to do some like 10-minute videos, you know? I need to like mix it up. Because some people are they just want a quick little answer, you know? They're not looking for... I feel like I'm playing copyrighted music now. I don't... No, I'm not. Okay. I just don't know this song. Wait, no. Oh, this is Zelda. No, I don't want to listen to Zelda. I want to just listen to Kingdom. I think it's lo-fi. I don't think I got struck. I don't think. I don't know. Oh. Oh well. You know what? I did it. I did a stream that I wasn't supposed to do. I got a recording done. I'll try and do another one. I want long videos on webcomics to make me feel productive while procrastinating. Yes, that's true, but you're also a stream watcher. Like, you're definitely like a long form kind of person. Of course, all of you guys are gonna say like, oh yeah, I love long content. But that's because you watch live streams. Oh, all right. I'm gonna head out. I will come up. I'll try and make some video script ideas. You guys gotta force me to do it. We gotta get one done a stream for a bit. We need to do like one topic per stream, and then I'll have like a good backlog. You know, I think that's good. I think that's a good idea. I'm just trying to figure out how to close stream because I've forgotten. Oh, here we go. All right, I will see you guys on Monday probably. I don't know if I'm gonna do Sunday streams. They're kind of quiet, way too quiet for me. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I will be back another time. I was about to hit the wrong button. This is the button. Okay, goodbye.